AITA for not bringing step-siblings to a road trip and telling one she's a stranger? When I was 16 and my brother, Tyler, was 19, our parents got divorced. It was extremely messy. They fought each other constantly in and out of courtroom, and their favorite weapon against each other is me. Tyler was already away for college 3 hours drive away. So his dorm and then apartment was my favorite place to run away to whenever I can get away from it. Before the divorce we weren't particularly close. But now we're about as close as brothers can be. He could have just turned a blind eye on me. But he didn't. And I owe him a hell of a lot for that. It's been 5 years since then. Both our parents have remarried and we now have several step and half siblings from both sides that we never met. All younger. I didn't have anything against them personally. But Tyler and I prefer to keep our distance away from the drama. Our parents, however, still push us, mostly me, to be all buddy-buddy with their new kids. Maybe they still want to use me as a one-upping tool against each other. Like they're on a race to get us to act as a big brothers to their kids. I don't know for sure. All I know is I'm not interested. Again, I didn't have anything against them personally before all this. I'm about to graduate college soon. And Tyler wanted to take me and a couple of friends along for a cross-country road trip to celebrate. I go to his old college while he got a job in the city after he graduated. We didn't think it was possible to do anything like that with how things had been for the past 2 years. So I'm super excited for that. We've been preparing things for a while just so we don't run into problems later. And I've been documenting things mainly through Instagram story. I didn't realize one of our step-siblings already followed me before I set my account on private a couple years back. Words got around. And now everyone started demanding we take our steps in halves with us. Even changing the trip to make it more kid-friendly. It's all kinds of absurd and entitled, so I admit I lost my temper by the 5th time I was called about being a good brother. It was my mom's oldest stepdaughter, 18, and she has been the most insistent out of everyone. I yelled at her that the only one who gets to call me a brother is Tyler. And she and the rest of her dad's spawn are less than strangers to me. I went about as well as you'd imagine. Tyler and my friends thought it was both hilarious and long overdue. Everyone else thinks I'm an asshole. Am I? NTA. This trip is a gift from your brother. This was Tyler's idea from the beginning. Your parents and step-siblings don't get to dictate who goes or the itinerary. Your step-siblings are strangers to you. You were just speaking the truth. Maybe you could have had a relationship with them if your parents weren't total jerks. NTA. Step-sibling drama aside, I find it deeply weird that an 18-year-old doesn't get why you don't want a bunch of younger relatives tagging along and messing up your plans. If she was hoping this would be an opportunity to do stuff with cool older guys, she should talk to the parents about what they're willing to let her and her friends do for their own summer fun. NTA. While the blow-up part is bad, where in the hell do they get to you how to plan your trip? Your brother is right. It sounds like it was long overdue, and my guess is there have been many other things they have tried to force the new family dynamic into. On a side note, if your brother found it hilarious and you are anything like me and my sister, that stranger comment is about to become a great running joke. NTA. If the parents wanted to do something like a family trip, they should have planned it themselves. You have no obligation to include anyone. NTA. You can't be forced to take people on as trip you planned. They have some nerve. NTA. Their messy marriages are they problem. Enjoy your trip with your brother. NTA. You're an adult and this is your graduation. Your trip. They're your parents' stepchildren. You don't need to have a relationship with them if you don't want to. NTA. If your parents only see you as a tool, you can also consider cutting contact to once a year or none at all. Family don't always share blood. Any friend in your life can be more family to you than your parents. NTA. Your two adult friends 21 and 24 going on a trip that has nothing to do with anyone but you. NTA. They all sound entitled. 1. This is not your problem. 2. To make it friendly for kids. Don't make sense. 3. You are not even close to the step-siblings. 4. The parents need to create their own trip and go and leave you out of it. 5. NTA. Obviously. Go with your brother and have a great time. NTA. You bonded stronger with your brother over a traumatic experience and he wants to do something nice for you. They have no say over your plans, and that's really weird that your stepsister wants to go. NTA. Just because they got new partners with family baggage doesn't mean you have to treat them as your family. This was a trip between you and your brother. They should be happy that you are so close and want to do this together. Instead, they want you to babysit their baggage. Disrespectful and unfair on so many levels. They can want you to have a relationship with the steps and halves, but they can't force you to. NTA. It sounds as though you've been making your intentions clear to all of the family in a consistent manner. Your parents and the kids of their new spouses are pressuring your decision-making to a point of toxicity. I don't think you went overboard, as some have said. I think you simply got tired of these people attempting to manipulate you. Enjoy your trip. Up. Edited. Typed your instead of you. NTA. Your second chance families have nothing to do with me. I truly hope you enjoy your life, but leave me out of it. NTA. It would be absolutely lovely if all the siblings could get along and be a big happy blended family. But that isn't the reality for many people. You don't owe these people anything. And this isn't a family trip. If friends are coming, so literally just ignore all that rubbish. Go off and enjoy your road trip. NTA. But your parents sure are. Don't give in to the pressure or they'll never stop once they get their way. Stay strong. Enjoy the trip with your brother and block them all on social media. Please update us to let us know how the trip went. Nah, NTA. Go on your trip, live your life. You don't owe these people's invites. You are both adults. Parents and steps actually changing your trip to accommodate a group of kids? NTA all the way. Even though you had to be a bit of an ass to set some strong boundaries. Did you really refer to your stepsister and her siblings as spawn?
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. AmITheAsshole is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.